Welcome back, guys. We were just hit with one of the, most amazing slaps ever in the industry. Whatever, man. It just happened last night. I'm not gonna try and date this video, but you know what, guys? And we're not even really gonna get into it because that just doesn't even really matter. What we're gonna be talking about today is we're just gonna be talking about how to really kind of finesse a haircut with a razor, right? I haven't done a razor haircut in quite a while, but today we're gonna be going into great detail on just how to remove weight, how to kind of open up the face, just all of these good things. So if you're struggling with cutting with a razor, today's video is got all the goods and the grit and the amazingness for you. So stick around, it's coming right up. All right, guys, so I have got two different razors here, and we are gonna switch over here. We've got this camera. Let's go look at this, right through here. We've got a straight edge right through here, and I've got a feather razor, okay? So those specific razors, why would you use one versus the other? Well, the thing about it is that this is gonna be a lot more aggressive. You can actually take out, you can still take out as much hair with the feather razor as you can with this. This has no guard, okay? So you can cut your finger with this, and I have done this quite a few times. Can you see me right here? Yeah, quite a few times with this bad boy right here. But this one, this is a lot more forgiving, okay? So it's got a little bit of these little guards right here, and you can see I'm actually taking my finger across it like this. I would not do this with this razor, okay? Anyways, that's enough about these razors. We're gonna be doing both of them, so we're gonna start out with the feather razor. So I've already pre-cut this shape. Now this shape is very shaggish. I've actually gone into kind of cut, and we've done everything from this very openness right through here, to this openness right in this front area, to an elongated, more length in back to where it kind of looks more shaggy and mullet-ish. But what we are gonna be doing, and again, is this is a lot more detail work on the inside shape. And so this is gonna be a very fun video today. So if you've ever wanted to just extend your skills and make your texturizing and your layering come alive, this is gonna be it. You know what? Again, I have a tendency to ramble, so let's just cut this hair. How I wanna start this is I wanna start this by kind of going into the same shape that I actually cut that shape. And this is gonna be a very round portion. And when I say round, is it's gonna go from opening up this face to having more length in the back. So this would be kind of like a round shape. And you can see this right here in this camera, right through here. So this extends right through there. So I'm gonna work on this portion, and then this portion right through here. When I'm gonna be going in with a razor, there's gonna be two portions of a razor that we're gonna pay attention to. This is going to be your heel right here, and then this is going to be your toe. Now, there's two different points of cutting. So you can cut with this back end or this front end, or you can use more of the meat center of that foot area to kind of remove a little bit more actual length. So we're gonna be looking right here at this camera, is that you can actually start to see, as I pull this forward, I can use my toe to open up portions of this. Now I cut in the same direction that I want everything to move at. And so when I'm doing this is I really just kind of want this to come alive by coming in here, and I'm using my toe to, again, open this up just a little bit. Come down through here, and how do you know where to start your texturizing? How do you know? Well, there are principles to texture here, guys. Now, principles to texture is you want to take some strands of hair. Now, if you actually bend this back and you have this natural bend happening here, if you go from this natural bend down below, you're gonna get hair that sticks up. But if you go from that natural bend out, you're gonna get hair that bevels inside of that length. Now, everybody has a natural point of texture. Now, if you've got naturally wavy, curly hair, if you've got stick straight hair, you're gonna notice that that point of bend is gonna be different. So everybody has a different point of bend on their hair, okay? Now, over through here, you're gonna start to see, we're gonna be looking right here at this camera right through here. We are gonna be coming in and we're just taking that point of cutting and I'm just using that toe to really just carve out and open up some of those portions down through here. And as you can kind of start to see, you know, as I'm kind of cutting this open just like that, guys. And again, I'm really just kind of cutting open space inside of there. I'm not trying to affect this bottom perimeter. I'm just opening up through there. Now we're gonna take another section here. And I usually take, how thick of a section? I would say this would be a little, maybe about 1.5 inches. So I'm taking quite a bit of hair. And as you can see through here, I'm gonna turn this just a little bit and you're gonna see how that line cascades down. So take a little bit more hair. I'm gonna do this same side over through here. So now I wanna switch and I'm actually gonna be using my straight edge, just like that. So I'm gonna take some of this hair, that previous section. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go a lot lighter, okay? I'm not gonna go as aggressive towards my finger. Now what I mean by that, as I'm cutting, I'm not going to go as aggressive because I don't really wanna cut, I don't wanna cut my finger, okay? Super simple. But as I go in, I'm really just kind of carving this out to create this movement here. Now, if you hold this up, and you can really kind of start to visually see some of these openings happening through here because you've got this short hair down through here that it really kind of opens that up. So let's come over here through this side. Now what we're gonna keep doing is I'm just gonna keep coming back right through here. I'll take this center part and I'm just going to divide this, as you guys can kind of see, just divide this just like this, and I'm gonna work this from the right side and then the left side right through here. Keep using my straight edge razor. I'll just take this section. I'm cutting open this space to allow, if you have a natural wave, if you have like a natural texture in there, even if the hair is bone straight, you're going to allow that hair to kind of grow and have movement in there, which can be super, super fun. I'm a really big advocate, guys, for cutting the outside perimeter, the outside shape, and then going in and really just kind of cutting this interior shape. Because this interior shape is what's going to take your haircut from ordinary to extraordinary. And I did another video, my last video, which I will link right here, is taking a bob from from ordinary to extraordinary, and really how to layer that and make that really kind of come alive to get the most volume possible. All right, guys, so knowing how we've done this, I'm gonna start to dry this because I really want to just kind of show this off, and I'm gonna show this off by getting this dry so we can really kind of dissect everything that we've done. So let's go ahead and dry this. It's coming right up. This is basically going to be the finished blow dry, right? And this is gonna be me using a Mason Pierce style brush, which is going to be my brush, and hopefully it's gonna be releasing soon. I know I've been saying this for a while, but it is just taking a lot longer than expected, but it is gonna be badass. Truly, it's gonna be amazing. Now, we're also working on round brushes as well, so there's a whole supply chain problem happening in this world, and so we're just running into issues with everything, but patience is key. It's gonna be phenomenal. As you guys are kind of going through here to cut this texture, now the reason why I'm doing this is to kind of add, again, more flavor and more spice and more just amazingness to make it to where this ordinary shape, which would just basically be kind of like a shag, you know, not necessarily wolf cut, but you're gonna have like this openness in the front. But really what I'm trying to do is just go in and cut a lot of open space in here. And so now what you can see is there's long bits with like short bits and long bits and short bits. And so you're just kind of going in to really show off a lot of this texture. Now, as I'm starting to kind of brush this through, you can start to see how there's a lot more opening in that fringe area, which I absolutely love. You know, there's a little stuff happening in that front portion, but you can see that separation that's happening through here, guys. Like truly, like if you guys are liking this, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, just give me some love in the comment, whatever, guys, you know what I mean? I just appreciate any sort of feedback, guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking. So with this, there's not really a ton of stuff we need to do, but I am gonna go ahead and finish this off. Let's show off the texture. Guys, I'm gonna be using this fiber groom. This is from Orbay. I'll link it below. But the cool thing about this is this has got kind of like some texture here. And what I mean by texture is that if you kind of open it up just like this, you get like this kind of taffy texture. And when I go through and I put stuff like this in here, I'm really just trying to get, you know, a lot of this texture to kind of come out, which I think is just so fun. I mean, look how cool this is, right? Like, you don't have to have a lot of volume up on top. You can create more width, depending on the face shape that you guys have, right? Like, if somebody has a little bit more width through here, like they need more height, like open that up, right? Like, you know, you can really do a lot when it comes down to kind of playing with somebody's hair. This is where I truly shine in the salon, is just kind of showing people, and I'm like, listen, like the more you kind of like, you could open up this side, kind of tuck behind your ear. Like there's so many really cool things that you can do, guys. So don't be afraid to kind of play with the hair and bring out a lot of that like natural texture in there. Guys, I really hope you guys are digging it. I love it. Again, this is not even on a real person, it's a mannequin, you know what I mean? But again, that's the fun thing, is that if you're a hairdresser watching, practice your craft. You know what I mean? Like do things like with the intent of really trying to mimic how somebody's hair is going to look in the salon. And if you're a consumer watching and you like this, you want me to do it, you come see me. I would love to do your hair. Or you want to actually be in one of my videos, you make a comment, leave your information. Let's make this happen. Guys, my name is Jake Thompson Hair. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. May you have the most amazing texture and volume and all that good stuff in your hair. We'll see you guys in the next video.